Well, if you just read Valve's latest patch notes, you'll notice that they completely reverted all the changes they made to the CT roof, which has now reverted the instant elbow smoke lineups to the way they were before. So if you're lazy, you just got rewarded, and if you're like me and decided to spend numerous hours learning the new ones, well, all that work is for nothing. But it's all good. I'm actually pretty happy about it. I prefer the older lineups. So in this video, I'm going to go through all of those real quick and just kind of show you, explain them again in case you're wanting to learn them for the first time, or maybe you just need a little bit of a refresher. But I just wanted to let everyone know the last video I released is pretty much 100% wrong, and I'll indicate that in the title. But hey, before we dive into all the lineups, I do want to thank today's sponsor, Skins Monkey. For those of you that don't know, Skins Monkey is an automated CS2 trading site that allows you to select the old skins you don't want anymore and pick out some new ones from the monkey. It's a great way to freshen up that old dusty inventory, and hey, that's not all. They have some amazing filter and selection features, as well as 24/7 live support. If you click the link in the description, you can get a free $5 and a 30% deposit bonus that becomes 35% if you use my code TACTICS on the site. Don't miss out on this offer and check out Skins Monkey today. Let's get back into the video. So let's go ahead and get started with spawn at number 1. I've got a little notepad set up here, so we're going to grab the setpos commands because REFRAG is not up yet. So using this particular spawn, you're going to be aiming up from this nice little U shape here above the B pillar. You're going to go up to the center of this stone. It's in between the lighter line here and the darker one. So right here into the middle of this larger stone, you're just going to do a shift walk jump through the second your crosshair hits the bottom of the stone. So it's just going to look something like this. I may have released a little bit earlier than I would have liked, but as you can see, it's still landing just fine right here inside of elbow. All right, so let's talk about spawn number 2. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that command as well, pop it on in there, and what you're gonna be looking for is this white line right here. So you're gonna, generally what I do is I'm gonna find this little leaf here, I'm gonna go down to the left to this white line, and I'm just gonna do a nice shift walk jump through in the same fashion right when I hit the bottom of that, and it should also be landing right here in the middle of elbow. All right, so moving on to spawn at number 3, we'll go ahead and paste that one in. You're just gonna aim in the exact same spot. You're gonna go down from this leaf right here to the middle of the line. For the previous one, you'd go a little bit to the left, so just right here in the dead center of the white line, you're gonna do the exact same thing. A very nice and soft shift walk jump throw. That should land right here into the dead center of elbow, completely smoking it off yet again. All right, so we're grabbing spawn number 4 here, and for that one, you're just gonna go down from this smaller leaf to the middle of the brick here, and you're gonna do a nice and simple shift walk jump throw, the same amount of distance right here to the bottom of the stone, and that should be landing right here yet again into the very bottom of elbow, completely smoking it off. All right, so let's go ahead and finish up with spawn number 5. That is very simple. You're just gonna aim right here at the top of this little U shape in the roof. It's up from the A pillar, very easy. This is probably the most simple one you're gonna learn. You're gonna jump through right as you hit the bottom of the little U shape, and it's gonna pop straight down here into the middle of elbow, once again completely smoking it off. So yeah, hopefully this helps you guys out in your next ancient game. Now I did mention in the last video, if you want to go check that out, good utility to pair up with that is you're going to go up here, aim from this pillar up to this, and just do a nice little release as you're going over the stairs. That's going to end up landing here. It should spread all the way from the far right to the far left. You can pair that up with a nice little HE as you're running down the stairs to catch anyone into this corner. I also like to drop a little flash right behind this box so it doesn't blind me, but it'll blind anyone that's set up in a position like this. It's pretty solid. And again, if you're more worried about someone being in that far corner, you could always just throw the molly the same way you throw the nade, just by aiming here at this leaf. So it's just whatever you prefer, you go right ahead and throw that. But anyways, guys, if you feel like I missed something or you don't like my smokes, I'm sure you can find some other ones out there. These are, once again, the old smokes, so feel free to search anything that wasn't posted in the last week or so, and it should be working just fine. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I do want to thank all my amazing channel members on screen right now, and I'll see you guys in the next one.